We're now going to have Brother Scott Foster come and share some information about this war.
Thank you, Reverend Wayne. Thank y'all for being here, supporting this effort against the war. My name is Scott Oates. That's all right, brother. I'm here to speak about mostly Israel today and the United States support for Israel and how that is morphed into the Iran war that seems to be Netanyahu going rogue on presidents. Anyway, thank you, Reverend Wilhelm and Poor People's Campaign for including me in these Moral Mondays against the war and letting myself. I come today a native of North Carolina for 54 years to express my moral outrage and exasperation to who is ever listening. I'd like to say to Senator Republican Ted Budd, from as one member of one species on one planet in a galaxy estimated to be of 100 billion to over 100 trillion planets, as a human being, there are 8.3 billion people populated on Earth who have this moment called now shared in common to coexist. To us here, it's Moral Monday, June 8, 2026. I guess I could start with the 1948 boots on the ground formation of Israel under Zionists and trace the entire conflict and regional history to the scriptures, but let's just start with current facts on the grounds there. First fact, Israel, while claiming self-defense, is committing genocide, but the Western corporate media is so subservient to its boards and CEOs they won't say it. The networks serve as a tool for state propaganda broadcasting with delayed, often sensationalized coverage of atrocities favoring our nation or Israel. History cannot erase the cost of war. Brown University says that over 236,505 total casualties, indirect and direct deaths of Palestinians, 236,505 people, children, since October 7, 2023 by Israel to October 3rd, 2025. It's still going. Most of whom are women and children trying just to survive. What is greater Israel? Well, it seems that our senator here, Mr. Budd, supports Israel, and therefore he is supporting genocide if he continues financing it, if he continues voting for Israel anyway, I'm sorry. I've got a whole list of things he's done here. He's defense cooperation legislation between the United States and Israel Futures Act, the support for defense packages voted for in favor of fiscal year 26 National Defense Authorization Act, which should be just, the 27 is out of control. Legislation against anti-Israel UN action. They villainize those who tell the truth. Direct regional engagement. He supports direct regional engagement, Israel attacking Palestine. Counter UAS authorizations. Anyway, you can track his legislative actions on tedbudd.gov or whatever. Senator Ted Budd on congress.gov. He has a consistent voting record for and introducing legislation that backs Israel, particularly in the context of Hamas and Iran. His voting is legislative history features several key actions: the Stand with Israel Act, the Futures Act of 2026, the NDAA amendments. This is all you can do a Google search. That's all I did. Condemnation resolutions. He has continuously advocated for providing lethal aid and weaponry to help Israel defeat Hamas where they're killing everybody. Is everybody there, Hamas? Come on, think about it. And secure the release of hostages. That was a while ago. Travel to Israel to show support for the country. Anyway, the list goes on. And there are many things he can do to stop this violence. One is to stop supporting Trump. One is to admit that there is genocide going on. Stop pretending what's happening right in front of the eyes of the world is not what it is. Stop denying the Israeli genocide and the Israeli goals of greater Israel. Support the goal of Israel bringing justice to the region and regional peace and justice. Don't say it's not genocide. Don't tell me it's not genocide. Stop defending genocide. U.S. media, stop Israel, stop Netanyahu. Western media is a war propaganda tool. That's the way they're using it. As a vote for a pro-Israel candidate makes genocide happen. Voting for a supporter of Israel leads to genocide and war. No more money for genocide and genocide denialism. This is why and how genocide happens. I'm morally outraged beyond expression, but I've tried to put some of it into words today. Bud and people like him make genocide happen. We need to take our country back from the legion of doom and with words of encouragement, appreciations of those around me. Hope for a peaceful and just world.
Thank you.
My first time. Thank you.